Oh, yeah.
We'll move on to player puzzle. This is a fun
puzzle. Yeah, man. So you're racking up these wins now, dude.
Yeah, I hope I get 2 for 2 today.
All right.
We'll see. But if you don't know what player puzzle is, with so many drummers out there, it's hard to tell the difference. But some stand out so well that they're absolutely recognizable. In player puzzle, we'll provide 3 hints to Adam to see if he can guess who's playing. And we'll see if we can stump him. I've had how many wins now?
3 or 4? 3 or 4?
It's been a while. I forget.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Well, we're getting out of the like obvious territory where like the most famous, I guess, people like kind of running through them. So I don't want to say we're on like the next tier down, but like they get more and more obscure because obviously there's only so many ultra famous drummers that are going to pop in your head.
Yeah. And I'm only throwing out ones that I know you know of because of conversations we've had, not ones that I'm just finding and going, hope you can guess them.
Yeah, because I would never get super random ones like that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll start out.
Okay.
Our first one should be Yellow.
Okay.
Yellow should be the name of that file. See if we can guess it based on this audio clue here.
Here we go. Player puzzle 1. Oh, so deep. Very fast. Extremely quick, very quick, but like a blurriness to it. Also, I got Chris Coleman vibes, but it feels more like whoever this player is influenced Chris Coleman. Does that make sense? Like Chris Coleman's a little bit more like, I don't know, his dynamics are a little bit punchier, but something about like that ostinato with the chaotic speed on the top of it, a couple of those little like blurry fast mannerisms felt very Coleman-y. So I'm trying to think like, who would Chris Coleman have listened to growing up? That kit sounds pretty dry, like Pearl or Yamaha would be my 2 guesses for the kit. And I'm hearing like not super modern. I think this is an older player, but I'm not positive, man. That's a really tough one from just audio. What we got? What's our next hint for this guy?
So the next hint is a discography, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
Tommy Coster, John Schofield, George Duke, Victor Woden, Brecker Brothers, Santana, Parliament Funkadelic, John McLaughlin, Niacin, Mike Stern, CAB, Greg Howe, and many others.
That's a lot of people. But all dating back quite a ways. None of those are like Santana, I guess, is still touring. The others I really don't know.
Is Santana still touring?
I don't know.
Well,
I really don't.
Touring right
now,
I
don't know. I mean, when we grew up, he had hits on the radio, right? Like that relevant enough. Huh. Okay, so I do have a guess, but I'm not sold just yet. Let's see what this. We got a kit photo.
Yeah. Again, file name is Yellow.
Okay. Can I get a brand? This is at NAMM. Oh, brand would probably be the back of the throne right there. That's Pearl. This is probably a Pearl kit. And those look like Zildjians. I'm looking at the top right. I see that red font. Zildjian has some cymbals that have a red stamp on them.
So does Peisty, though.
Oh, good point. Good point. I don't know. The hammering on that ride, too, that's really vague and hard to tell. Okay, my guess, based off of that mega yellow kit, I think I'm going to have to go with the OG Dennis Chambers.
Yeah, it's Dennis Chambers.
Yeah, all right. That's a tough one, man. That's a really tough one. Because all of his content and all the famous stuff, the videos from him are quite old, right?
Yeah, a lot of the like modern drummer or drummer world videos that featured him were all from like the 90s.
Sure.
Real old videos.
Man, at one point he was certainly one of the most famous drummers in the world.
Yeah.
Certainly was, man.
Yeah, it would have been.
Yeah. Such a unique style, too. Deadly fast, too. Such a unique funk player, man. Yeah. Awesome player, man. That was really cool. I would have loved to have seen him play. I suppose you still could. I know he's had some health problems and he's a bit older now, but he did tour with Santana like in our adulthood. You know what I mean? Like the last 10 years or so. Man, that would have been really cool to see. I wonder what year at NAMM this was that they had a full like replica of his kit.
Oh man, I would have to go back and find where I found that photo again.
Yeah, it could have been a while ago, but even it would be cool to do like a throwback setup for, because there's a couple videos of him where he has like his hair is like really curly and it's kind of in a mullet, and he's playing on a kit that looks exactly like this, like 3 up, 3 down with the big bass drum, and it's bright yellow. There's like a famous video. Probably from a DVD or something that he did.
Yeah, Drummer World or something like that.
It's like very like mid 80s kind of vibe. I think he's got like a leopard skin bandana on or something.
I think so. Got some weird colorful shirt.
Yeah.
It's a vibe.
Awesome.
Yeah, he's it's so funny. His whole kit is just like all to the right and then nothing to the left.
Little weird, right? It feels heavy to the right. That is a bit strange. I look at that though, one justification for that, like the severely like right-hand dominant kind of setup, is that your hi-hat is one of the most complex individual pieces of the entire kit, right? Like what it can do and the amount that you can manipulate and control it, that's a lot of stuff going on. You can play an entire drum solo on just a hi-hat. All the different surfaces, the angles you can hit it with your stick, the fact that you can open and close it gives you this whole range of like different sounds that you can get out of it. So I kind of look at it that way. Like the most complicated part of the kit is already on the left, and then toms are not so complicated. It's sort of, a little more simple. But man, that was a really good one, man. Good one. He actually lived, I don't know if he still does, but he lived in Baltimore for a long time. And growing up, when I was in high school, I had thought for a while about driving into the city and getting a lesson from him. I think he charged, and I mean, rightfully so, like 120, 150 an hour, something like that. I mean, you earn a price like that. But yeah, I think at the time that might as well have been $1,000 for me when I was 17. But yeah, Baltimore, I'm pretty sure it's where he lives. Awesome. Good one. Shout out brother D Chambers.
D Chambers. All right, cool. So that's a loss for me today. No full 2 out of 2 there. Let's try for 1 out of 2.
Okay.
I'm okay with a 50% average. Next one is orange.
Orange.
Colorful today.
All right. Here we go. So confusing. Man, that left hand at the end, that was wild. So this is a really interesting one because there was so much happening, so many little rhythmic games. I heard a little like modern jazz fusion, like a Mark Juliana type characteristic to some of it, but a little more drunk than Mark Juliana goes. Also, I know it's not him because we've done him on Player Puzzle before.
But we've never said we couldn't repeat.
Psych, it's Benny Greb again.
Yeah.
Man, that's a really, really I'm definitely going to need more clues for that one. I have a few guesses, but there's no way I could know for sure just from that. That was so complex. Oh my God. Like, good luck. Like if you wanted to play that, what is that? 1 minute and 13 seconds of audio.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm going to need 6 months to get all of that down. So many concepts buried in there. That's why I say deep, it's just a lot happening.
Yeah.
Well, whoever this is killer. But let's keep moving. What's our next hint?
This drummer is a music director as well as a fashion designer. Self-proclaimed.
An MD. Okay.
MD into FD.
Interesting. I know of a few... My MD into FD. I know of a few musical directors who are drummers. The first one that comes to mind is like Adam Marcello, who is Katy Perry's drummer and musical director. Cool guy. But I don't think this is him. So, musical director. I always think of like more, like I want to say like corporate acts when I think of musical director. But it doesn't really have to be that way. It's just an established band is all you're really saying. I'm not sure. Okay, let's go. Let's keep moving.
All right, so we got a little kit photo for you.
This is orange.
Orange.
Okay. Oh, Meinl narrows this down.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
That's a Tama hyperdrive, at least the sizes. For sure it's a Tama with the stripe and then those sizes. Evans, Tama, Meinl. Okay. So a hint for anybody listening at home. I'll give you one hint. Lady Gaga would be the musical director. That's who he's the musical director for. And I'm guessing there. I'm really not sure. But the Tama Meinl combo and Evans, that would point me in the direction of Mr. George Spanky McCurdy.
Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah.
Man, what a crazy clip of him playing. I'd never heard that sort of playing out of him.
Yeah, that was not, by the way, that left hand comment you made, that was him swapping.
Swapping.
Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha. Dude, he's such a weird player, and I say that in a complimentary way, but like weird, like very I don't know, just like unexpected sounds like constantly. Like it's all just like, huh? Like what did he just play? Like it's a lot of that, you know, like very unfamiliar in a I don't know, in a good sort of way. I don't mean that in a bad way, but like very unfamiliar sometimes, you know?
His playing, if you watch all of his Meinl videos, it's some of the most entertaining Meinl videos to hit that channel. The Evans redheads, all of his cymbal choices, his playing.
Yeah.
All that.
Reminds me of Sput in just that weird Evans head combos against Meinl and all the strange voices from Meinl.
Yeah, but I mean, they're picking them because the sound matters that much to them.
Sure.
So,
and they pick odd choices too. It's not like Sput or George in this case are playing like necessarily the most normal ones. Like they pick the weirdos, like they make the most of the like odd voices that Meinl kind of offers. But yeah, I remember when I worked at Sam Ash a long time ago, they had a DVD of George Spanky McCurdy playing. And man, we would just sit around and watch that thing for hours, dude. Just the strangest mannerisms in his playing. But I'm even more impressed with his playing. It makes me want to go back and watch more videos after hearing that audio clip. What was that from, by the way, the audio?
There was like his, it's not his channel, on something where it's just like George Spanky McCurdy laying it down or jamming out. And it's just him on a 3-piece kit.
Man.
Just shredding. Yeah, and the funny thing is the related videos when I watched that and found that on YouTube were 3 lessons from you from your channel from years ago when you had like short hair.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, this is something inspired by George Spanky McCurdy.
Yeah, I did have some. God, that was like 8 years ago, a long time ago.
Yeah,
6, 8 years ago. Yeah, there was some lesson I put out that was like a lick kind of sort of inspired by something that he played. I can't even remember what that was. Oh, I do know what it was. Inverted doubles. Like you would normally play with your right hand on the hat, left hand on the snare, but you switch them. So you put the left hand up on the hat, right hand on the snare, and then you match the bass drum with the right hand on the snare. So it's like oh, it's weird. It's really weird. Some shit he would do.
Yeah, check out that lesson.
Sure, or don't. It's bad. Thank you for watching this clip of the Orlando Drummer Podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're looking for more content like this, consider yourself formally invited to come join me on orlandodrummer.com. It's an online drum school, very much in the style of Netflix. There's over 160 hours of content waiting for you there. You can try it free for 7 days at the link in the description. I'll see you guys there.